transformers explode, showering sparks below. The gas station owner steps outside in disbelief, trying to understand what just happened.
Everybody okay?
The violent downburst is gone in a matter of seconds, but has left lasting memories for those who witnessed its power.
There was one moment, probably the scariest moment. It was real quick, but I had peeked around the corner and there was this gigantic green dumpster rolling end over end towards my direction.
Jet aircraft at a nearby naval air station are spun around and thrown across the base. Damage from wind, hail, and flash flooding throughout the Fort Worth area total in the millions of dollars.
This particular downburst event is just another example of Mother Nature can strike at any time.
Coming up on Full Force Nature, a hailstorm one man will never forget completely totals his car. But first, Hurricane Kenna hits a small beach town like a wrecking ball.
I'm Robert Shapiro. Over 1 million people have discovered how easy it is to use LegalZoom for important legal documents. At LegalZoom, we'll help you incorporate your business, file a patent, make a will, and more. You can complete our online questions in minutes. Then we'll prepare your legal documents and deliver them directly to you. So start your business, protect your family, launch your dreams. At LegalZoom.com, we put the law on your side.
Geico, saving people money on more than just car insurance.
If you want weather on your TV, just turn to the Weather Channel. On your computer, the Weather Channel online is weather.com. And with the Weather Channel mobile app, you can always take the weather with you. The source for weather, the Weather Channel.
Uh-oh.
Max, no! Windex Multi-Surface lets you keep up with messes right when they happen. So you can put that Windex shine on just about anything.
Did you see that?
Wayne? Wayne?
Gotcha!
Oh.
Get Windex Multi-Surface and keep up. SC Johnson, a family company.
We now offer phone service for $1.70 a month with MagicJack. That's just $19.95 a year. $19.95 a year. We give you free local and long distance and your own phone number. How much could you save every month?
Over $100.
I'd say $40 to $50 a month.
About $40 a month.
About $50 a month.
You could save $500 to $1,000 a year. That's why over 6 million people have already made the switch to MagicJack. Start your savings today. Get MagicJack at Radio Shack.
You're watching Full Force Nature. Hurricanes offer a unique menace to coastal areas, packing a quadruple threat of high winds, heavy rain, huge surf, and extreme surge. They can devastate areas on an enormous scale. In the small village of Hidalgo, just south of Mazatlan on the Pacific coast of Mexico, residents have no idea that the most powerful storm to hit the area in 40 years is about to make landfall. There are reports that one-time Category 5 Hurricane Kenna is just offshore and moving in their direction fast. For vacationing New Zealand filmmaker Jeff Mackley, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to experience a storm of this magnitude.
Here we have the latest satellite pictures just in. You can see the eye right there, very defined eye, very small eye. This is a small but very intense storm. So getting anywhere close to the eye of that thing is going to be a hell of a ride. We've got approximately 12 hours to go. It's all going to happen tomorrow morning. Beautiful looking thing, but deadly. Tomorrow is going to be a very dangerous day indeed. The most dangerous place on Earth.
And that's exactly where Jeff is headed, into the middle of the danger zone, the village of Hidalgo. It's predicted to be ground zero for what's left of Hurricane Kenna. As soon as he arrives, so does the destruction. Torrential rain and hail are followed by raging winds, reaching over 60 miles an hour. Jeff films under what he hopes is the safety of a concrete balcony. Suddenly, the roof blows off a nearby building and hits a passing car. And debris continues to rain down in all directions. Jeff warns people to be careful.
Go, run away. Oh dear, he's dead.
Watch as the roof falls down right on the spot where the man was just standing. He moves just in time. But now, Jeff's own safety is in jeopardy.
Bit of a problem here. We've got, whoa! The whole place is falling everywhere. This is a very serious hurricane. This place is blown to bits. Roofing iron. This is an extremely dangerous situation here.
Jeff is forced to get back into his car for protection.
It's pretty wild out here. I dare not leave the car in case I get killed. Jammed up behind a truck at the moment. The truck is stopping most of the debris. The truck has already rammed backwards into my car because the wind's actually blowing it. I saw one car a few minutes ago, blew around the corner and there was no one in it. It's pretty wild.
If you look again, you'll see there is no driver of this car. The winds alone are moving it down the street.
Hopefully the eye will show up shortly and give me a few minutes to get the hell out of here.
When the wind seems to die down a bit, Jeff gets back out and moves the camera closer to the wall, under an overhang for protection. But he may be too late. The roof from the third story collapses on top of it. Once Kenna passes, Jeff goes back to where he was standing and makes a startling discovery.
So I was up against that orange door there, and this happened. A couple of 100 tons of debris. Tripod marks the position where I was standing and where the camera was positioned. As you can see, it's really the only clear spot. Basically, this whole third story up here that was obviously badly built, and it fell down. Just to give you another view of all this, here's all the debris that fell down, and here's the tripod way in here. A lot of heavy stuff falling down here, but there it is, the only spot with no debris.
It was a close call, and Jeff lucks out. But many others do not. Mexican authorities report 4 deaths from Kenna. Hundreds more are injured from flying debris and falling masonry. Many of the survivors in the village of Hidalgo soon venture back outside and stare in awe at the destruction Hurricane Kenna produced. Streets are flooded and littered with flattened trees and power lines. Government officials rush in to help coordinate the cleanup. Some residents are forced to clear fallen buildings by hand. Along State Highway 15, semi-trailers are overturned, blocking key routes to the areas in need. All told, there was nearly $50 million in damage. In the months following, the name Kenna would be retired by the National Weather Service, never to be assigned to any future storms.
Oh dear, he's dead.
when Full Force Nature returns. A drive down a Nebraska highway turns into a one-way trip to the junkyard when monster hail comes crashing down.
The smell of homemade chili.
Whatever scents fill your household, Purina Tidy Cat Scoop helps neutralize odors in multiple cat homes, keeping your house smelling like it should. Purina Tidy Cat Scoop. Keep your home smelling like home.
See a good game. See you guys tomorrow. Dylan, you need a ride? No, my dad should be here.
Every day, millions of people choose to do the right thing. There's an insurance company that does that too. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Responsibility. What's your policy?
The innovations you love about our front loads are now available in our top loads. Remarkable energy savings, extraordinary capacity. Introducing the no-compromise Kenmore Elite Top Load Washers. Save now at Sears.
100 crisps in every can. 100 ways to enjoy Pringles. 100 crisps, 100 ways. Everything pops with Pringles.
Let's get Chinese.
Should we order Panda Blossom, Panda Moon?
How about Chinese at home with Wan Chai Ferry? You can make it in just 14 minutes.
Orange chicken.
Great.
I didn't feel like going out anyway.
Wan Chai Ferry, restaurant quality Chinese in your grocer's freezer.
Sam Higgins, you have frequent heartburn, right?
Yeah, it flares up a few days a week.
Well, we're the two active ingredients in Zegrid OTC.
I'm omeprazole, the leading prescription heartburn medicine.
And I'm sodium bicarbonate. I protect him from stomach acid so he can get to work.
Look, guys, I've already tried a lot of stuff.
Wow. With Zegrid OTC, you get 24-hour relief.
So this is goodbye heartburn.
Gone.
Finito.
Zegrid OTC. 2 ingredients.
1 mission.
Heartburn solved.
Truth is, if you don't have your motorcycle insurance where you have your car insurance, you're paying too much. At Allstate, when you combine, you save up to 30%. Dollar for dollar, nobody protects the rider better than Allstate.
Welcome back to Full Force Nature. When big weather erupts, chasers flock to witness nature's power. Sometimes they wish they'd stayed home. Veteran storm photographer Jim Leonard has seen a lot of severe weather. But nothing prepared him for what he would encounter outside Ogallala, Nebraska. It's late in June, and Jim is driving in the wake of a supercell thunderstorm. Soon, the sky turns dark, and the first bits of hail start to come down. But it's quickly becoming more than he bargained for.
I like seeing big hail, but I always try to find a place I can get under cover. But if you're out in open country, it's impossible.
In seconds, baseball-sized hail begins to crash down to earth. Glass is shattering, and the car is being rocked by the falling ice.
God!
Jim scans the road, desperate for cover. There's nothing he can do but watch in horror. Jim pulls his camera from the dashboard mount before the hail smashes the windshield above it.
The windshield is busted. Ah! Car is being destroyed. It was so intense. You couldn't even hear anything other than the sound of these hailstones and glass breaking and glass shards flying into my face. So I had to put my sunglasses on just to protect my eyes. Ah!
Confused and panicked, Jim tries to assess what's happening.
These are probably 5-inch hailstones hitting this car right now. Well, it sounds like a madman with a sledgehammer or big rocks, you know, falling down on my car.
After an eternal 20 minutes, the supersized hail finally lets up. Jim gets out of his battered car to assess the damage. The roof is riddled with deep dents. And the windows are in shatters.
There's what did it, right there. it totally destroyed the body.